Good morning, Franz. How you doing? Oh, there we go. Music tab should be on now. Hi. Fantasy was first today. Finally, welcome back. How you doing? Good morning, Punk. Good morning, Necromancer. Hi. My back is still sore. We're gonna try and do stuff today. Is the music too loud or too quiet? We'll listen to Reinhardt again. Seems fine. Oh, Necromancer's sad. Are you okay? What do you make sad face? Is it for my back? It's sad for my back. Don't be sad. It is just a back. It has no feelings. Tacky items can be replaced for less at IKEA. I'm still not recovered either. Oh man, it sucks. I hope it gets better soon though. For realsies. So, I've got the heating pad on my back today. Hopefully, that will help. Kind of more peachy tone down in here. We're just doing chill painting again today. I hope my back is better by next week. It looks like my fabric is gonna arrive before my my extra shirt. Even though it said the fabric's gonna arrive on like the 17th of July. But it looks like it's already going. It's been sent through export customs in China. So hopefully it will arrive much sooner than initially expected. I'm just gonna hop right into vibing. I hope everybody's okay with that. bit subdued this week, mostly because of the back. It's hard to be energetic when breathing hurts. So what did you do to your back, Necromancer? Did you just pull it too? Just randomly? Remember to take your pills? I gotta take mine still. There we go. Did you guys hear about the earthquake in Venezuela? Or earthquakes? I think it just pulled on most of my lower back somehow. I'm not even sure how. I wasn't doing anything weird. Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me. I rolled over and I stretched and my back went whoop, and it was like, yep, fuck your life. Oh, was there one in Japan too? There were two in Venezuela. The second one was like 35 seconds after the first, and it was stronger. So it was like a 7.1 and then a 7.5, which is insane. Yeah, they're predicting another within the next week in Venezuela as everything settles, which would be bad. Yeah. That is very not good. God, these poor people. I just feel bad that there's nothing I can do, you know? Every minute I work on this painting, it looks so good. That kind of a... Yeah, I got some of that yellow hue in here. Which is honestly more gray than anything else. Right behind it, more dark. Hey, good morning, Cookie. How you doing? We're just vibing today. Quietly working. very quiet today. It helps if I can, talk. They're very quiet today. That voice crack, oh. Just choking on myself. Ever so slightly. Just minorly. Ah! Thank you for the holiday fantasy. I hope you're having a good day. Did you have a good time at your D&D? Tell us about it. Did anything cool happen? Fun, exciting stuff? You must know all the things. Tell us. Tell us of the adventures. Hey, Quail, how's it going? How's my day faring? Not too bad, not too bad. With a sore back, it's always a rough start, but it's just how it be. But it is Friday. Friday is always good. So I'm gonna get edge lighting on a cloud here. A role-playing thing got cancelled due to voice actors from Baldur's Gate coming. Really? Which ones? Is that why you're here today? Because it got cancelled? I'm glad you're doing stuff like outside and meeting new people. That's I'm really happy for you, Fantasy. I really am. I think that's great. People don't make enough human connection these days, and it's I think it's having a bad impact on our society. More people are becoming depressed and lonely because we don't have enough connection to others. And like, while we all know each other online, it's not the same as getting together in person with other people, right? It's just not the same. And the more I play with this, the better it gets. so. We have to drop in for those of us who didn't manage to get a ticket from Hong Kong. Uh-oh. Wait, what? I'm confused. So what is it that you're doing? I know you're DMing for somebody. Or, like, some organization or something. I can't wait till I can paint something like this from imagination. I do have some old paintings that I do want to do. Or redo. I don't think I have them on the computer, though. Oh, wait, I do. There's this one, which I would like to do better. I didn't get much sleep last night. So I'm really tired today. I've been a player of D&D all week. My social battery is dead. Well, I mean, if you're not used to going out face to face with people, that'll be difficult too. There we go. My avatar is struggling a bit. Cookie is streaking! It's the 3-stream streak! Level up! Your first level up! Congratulations! I must be home and back at work. The streaker builds. Yay! Thank you for sharing your time with us here each and every single day, even if it's just 3 days at a time. The fact that you decide to come back and be a regular here really means a lot to me. You may be new, but you're already a regular. And I really appreciate that. It would be nice if I could do this as a, like, proper full-time job. My family doesn't think it's viable. I'm pretty sure it's not viable, but if I'm going to be doing art, I might as well share the process with people. And I enjoy the company. I'm used to it twice a week, not 5 times a week. yeah. Try doing this every day. When you're terribly shy, painfully shy, and really like your quiet time. But somehow doing this is perfectly fine. But if I had to do this in front of, like, actual live people, I would probably lose my mind. I would hate it. I already hate making phone calls, but, like, here I can just vibe and hang out with you guys, and it's the best thing ever. Necromancer has someone to chill with while he works, you know. I love this whole, like, work from home thing, and people being able to do other things while working. Like, those of us who have the capacity for multitasking are allowed to manage themselves in such a way that I can still provide entertainment for those who are working, and, or those who are just winding down for their night, you know? That's why I chose early mornings, because there aren't very many early morning streamers on the East Coast. The characters didn't die. Emma, Wood Elf, Gideon. now has a special place in my heart. Ah. I love it when characters sort of like weed their way into your heart. But I like being able to provide something for people. It makes me feel like I'm doing something useful with my life. It's so weird that this sunbeam looks kind of like bent here, but I know that's just an optical illusion and refraction. It's just sort of how refraction works. Sorry, locking in again here. Man, I love painting these clouds so much. Just shade. It's almost purple. Fantasy is streaking! A photo stream streak! Yay! Plus 123. My power's low, but hey, that's okay. You just rebirth, that's fine. He is randomly given to me, nameless, and I give him a name, a personality, and now about 45 more dice, and half of this are his dice. That's a lot of dice, Fantasy. 2,045 dice. That is a lot of dice. Soup! 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 Welcome back. How you doing? Good morning. We're finessing clouds today. Just lightly fluffing at them. Our other practice piece. It's been a while since we've done just a good old landscape. Gideon is scared of spiders. Many people are scared of spiders. My head is itchy. You scritch, scritch. You scritches. Oh, if I don't take off this heating pad, I'm gonna fall asleep at my chair. It's getting too cozy here. I only hate needles. Oh. Come on. Stop falling over. There. Alright, let's try not to hurt the back too much. I'm still, like, squibbed out by spiders. I don't like them. It's all the legs and the eyes and the jerky motions. It's just, let's not. Just no. Let's turn on my light, because it's a dark day today. And, I'm very sleepy because I didn't get a lot of sleep. I'm so tired. Ooh, a little snap in my neck there. I've had so many blood tests in my life. I'm just like, needles are like, whatever. It's the spiders and their little herky-jerky motions, which is, It hot day. It seems like it's always hot there, Cora. But good morning. How you doing? Saw you lurking earlier. I took my emergency pants apart last night. 35. Oh, this is the worst. What have we got going on here? Let's find out. It's 18 today. With a high of 22, feels like 26. This is probably the coldest June I have ever experienced. It's, yeah. Swap? God, no. You keep that heat away from me. Gonna be in the 80s today. That's quite warm, isn't it? My brain feels like mashed potatoes. I'm just like, what even is existence? I'm so tired. That isn't a real number. Well, it's a real number, it's just not a real measurement. It's an imaginary measurement that has an equivalent in real measurements. It was like, come on, Usonia, like, keep up with the times. There's only 2 countries left in the world that still use the imperial system. Like, as their base. I know that Canada and the UK still use a lot of imperial measurements. I think that's only because Usonia does. I like spiders. I think they provide a very important role in the environment. They do. Spiders are very important. I just don't like all the legs and the herky-jerky movements. They can stay away from me. I'm quite fine with them. America wants to be quirky. Are show measurements technically not real things? Aren't all measurements technically? It depends on what you qualify as real. But yeah, spiders are important. I understand their role. The only spiders I like are jumping spiders, and that's because they're like kind of squodgy and adorable, but they're also apparently like hyper intelligent. No, that's like the Murtipus. Oh god, Soup wasn't here for the Murtipus. It's an octopus, but it just has like 2 human arms instead of like 8 octopus, but because octopi are floppy, and it's one of those inverse mer, so it has like 2 human legs and 2 human arms, but it's still shaped like an octopus, and the head's all floppy. No, a meter is a concept of space. Measurements are concepts of space and units of things. So while they themselves are imaginary, the things they measure are in fact real. What even is real, though? Everything's made up of atoms. It's just little tiny bits put together into bigger bits. Social constructs go burr. The music got weird at just the right time. Are you real? No. I'm a cartoon demon. Rawr. Am I real? No, absolutely not. I'm just a fake ass bitch in this fake ass world. I'm about to go to work. I don't need a mental crisis. All these fake ass bitches in this fake ass school. Hey, hi, bitch. It's just an existential crisis right before work. I'm sorry, Soup. Yeah, a floor grate, I guess. It's the only grate I will accept. We've been over this, Cora. Why is my Vignan having so much trouble? Am I really just that tired today? Say the great of greatness. Yo, dog. Heard you wanted to be great, so put some great in your grate. Oh, gratin? Gratin. My Vignan is struggling so hard, mate. Apparently I'm so tired that I can't tell my eyes are actually open. I'm just like in the zone of exhaustion and pain. Maybe I should take some painkillers. That would probably help. Oh, hail the great god thing. Potato! I am the Lord Potato. I can stretch again. Oh my goodness. Oh. Freedom. The spine. It's unshrimpening, finally. Give my neck a little stretch. Oh yeah, that feels so good. I just want to sleep forever right now. Well, not forever, because then I can't hang out with people and go to Conquest if I'm sleeping. And I was saying, I took apart my emergency pants from last year, They got these stains on them. I don't know what is on those pants, but I cannot get the stain off of them. I think somebody spilled something on them overnight because I had left them out. What is this for in Spud Tuber? I think it's, God, what's his name? He plays a lot of Phasmophobia. His little, like, VTuber thing is a potato. Psychohypnotic. He's sometimes a potato. But it has, like, the live tracking face cam on it. So it's actually the opposite. Yeah, it stains, huh? Well, there was one night I left, like, half my garb out on the bench. It was the night I got really drunk. And then when I came back the next morning, like, all my stuff was in the dirt because somebody had, like, just knocked the bench over and didn't pick it up. And then after that, like, there were these stains on my clothes. And I wasn't able to get them out of the pants. Meds from Neff, and a hydrate, and a streach. I just did the one streach that I'm capable of doing. I'll try another one. That's a very slow streach. Yep, that's right. Neff, eat your food. Quota has redeemed a posture check. Everybody on shrimp bites spines. Give yourself a little wave back and forth, like seaweed in the ocean currents. But maybe it's a softer current today. And dip for meow! I think my avatar's eyes just want to be closed today, like my real eyes. My eyes are open. I'm looking at the screen. It just doesn't want to recognize my face today. You sparkle, sparkle. It's so wow. Anime wow noise. Ugh. Anyway, so I took apart my emergency pants, completely ironed them out, but before I took them apart, I put them on, and then I used some safety pins to, like, determine how much smaller I need to make them, because they're huge. Like, absolutely gigantic. I wrote down the measurements that I took on them, and one half of them is 108 centimeters. So they're actually the waist of these pants has a circumference of 2 meters and 16 centimeters. So 216 centimeters. They are gigantic. Even on me, who is gigantic. It's bad that my chair doesn't have a backrest. It'll probably keep you awake. It'll help your core muscles a bit more if you're not using the backrest. Because then you're not slouching like I was and falling asleep while painting. This album that we're listening today from Reinhard Burr is a lot slower than the one from yesterday. But yeah, so I'm cutting about 14 centimeters off of each side of the pant. Hey, say Yugi. Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not ghee, I'm butter. But yeah, the pants are huge. Um, so I'm cutting, I think, 14 centimeters off of each side and tapering it down. No, ghee is clarified butter. I'm just butter. I'm all fat. Oh wait, no, that would be ghee. The ghee is fat. Butter has lactose in it. Milky boy. You are activating my sauciness, Cora. This early in the morning. How dare. Could you clarify that? Ah! Oh my god. First thing in the morning, and I'm like barely conscious because I didn't sleep very well last night. I think my brother turned my fan away because he's like, "Oh, the cat's gonna get cold if the fan's pointed at him." So he turned my fan away, and I didn't notice until this morning when I got up, and I'm like, "Oh, that's why I was too hot. My fan wasn't blowing on me all night. I need that because otherwise I turn into like lava girl or something." Yeah, I walked into that one. That was pretty good. 2 points. 2 points to you. If I could give you star shells, I would just give you 2 star shells. It's like, here's 2. You probably have a lot. Ah! God damn it. Every time I see that, I'm just gonna giggle now. So, yeah, I'm gonna take my emergency pants and turn them into a pattern. Because they fit kind of right, but one thing I discovered, if we turn off this side, so when you make this kind of particular kind of pant, um, you usually have like here's the waist, and then when you make pants normally, you would have like this taper down, and each part you have like the curve for the crotch, and you would say cut 2 of these, and then you'd have another one that's almost identical, but it'll have like a bigger scoop. And the front typically has actually a bit higher. So this accounts for the curve of the body. So like this is the front and this is the back. And you would attach one to the other. But the way my pieces were designed, they were more like this. And so the spot here and the spot here are virtually identical. And so what I think I did, instead of attaching these two pieces together like this, I attached these two pieces together and these two pieces together. And so they kind of sit crooked when you do that, because they're pulling to one side. And no matter which way I turn them, front or back, it always sat one way or the other crooked, because the difference in the seams here, it's like this is one of them, and then this was the other one. So at a glance, you couldn't tell. Hey, Death, it doesn't matter if you're a king or even if you're a god. It doesn't matter if you're someone who's great or if you're someone who's not so great. I'm still going to kill your lousy life. Dreamer. Okay. It's not intimidating. But yeah, so I think when I put them together, I put the two back legs together. And
Death_San says, lol 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 lol.
Lol. And so they just never fit right. So I've now safety pinned the two pieces together in the top corners, so that when I go to make them, I can separate the two pieces out and then put the correct ones together the way they're supposed to go. But also what I'm doing is I'm taking in the sides quite a bit, and we're tapering out this way. And we're also shortening it just a little bit. So these new panels are going to be quite a bit smaller, but still have a pretty wide bottom, and of course a wider scoop out, so that they'll fit better. But we're also adding in little trapezoidal pieces at the bottom.
Death_San says, QQQWWWWERTTTYYYYUUUUUOPPPPPLLLKKKKJJJJHHHGGGFFFDDDSSSSCCCVVVVBBNNNMMM.
Why? So the pants, theoretically, should turn out.
Cora Huroda says, why not?
Pants should turn out like this when they're done. We're also going to drop the crotch a little bit. So this is the new plan. The front doesn't need as much work. That was funny. My look of disdain. So that's the plan. And of course, waistband piece, which I did not do for the emergency pants because I couldn't be arsed to do so. I had just folded down the edges of the fabric initially. I just folded it down and made a channel for an elastic, and the same thing on the bottom. I folded it up and made a channel for the elastic. And it worked. They fit. So I'm gonna make a new prototype with the old emergency pants because the fabric's ripped and stained and I can't get the stains out. I have no idea what spilled on it. I suspect it was like candle wax or something, and the paraffin in it stained the fabric. But like, I tried stain remover, I've washed them, I've ironed them. Whatever's in that fabric ain't coming out, so they're a complete write-off, which is a shame because I really like the color. It was like a sandy golden color. Almost, they were almost this color in here, I think. Yeah, about this color. Maybe a little bit lighter than that. Yeah, they're about this color. It's a shame. I was rather proud of my 40-minute pants. Oh. Death has clipped it. Thanks for the clip, Death. If only Cora had clipped the clarified butter part. So many things that you guys could clip, you never knew. I can't clip them. I'm streaming. There was one a couple weeks ago that I was hoping we had clipped too, and it never did. We do need more clips. Clips are actually really, really good for channels, especially small ones. I do encourage people to clip. But I'm not the kind of person that gets a lot of shenanigans going on. You can clip it later if you get the VOD. The VODs are all up. They're always available. They're public. Necromancer never thinks about it. That's fine. You clip the entire VOD, Necromancer, so... This man's keeping, like, the world's digital archive in his basement or something. So you have us, if I remember. Yeah. People who don't normally clip tend to forget that it exists. You have meal today? It's not public though, so it doesn't do you much good. Yeah, well, I export all of my VODs to YouTube as well. But, you know, no one's gonna watch a 3-hour live stream VOD. I don't know of anybody who actually watches those. I just have them there for posterity, and, like, my YouTube channel doesn't get used for anything. It's not like I make videos. I would like to. I'm not good at setting up a camera and filming stuff, because I'm usually just vibing. Right? This is why live streaming works so well for me, is because this is my flow. Like, this is just how I do. I'm just vibes. So making videos the way Skilltree makes videos is difficult for me. Like, I've done a couple of vlogs about LARP stuff, like, but no one do react videos. No, I hate reaction channels. The only reaction channel I watch is Charlie. I'm always critical. And that's because he adds so much to it, but most reaction channels, they just sit there and watch the video and make a few facial expressions, and then they add in some kind of lame commentary, and I'm just like, ugh. And most of what I watch or listen to is like science or news. So I don't really have much to react to, and everything else, like, so much AI slop out there, you're just like, is it even worth watching YouTube anymore? That's the other thing about live streamers is, like, the person's real and you're interacting with them. Unless it's Nero-sama, because that's just a robot. React to Discord art? Eh. I always worry that I'm gonna say something that's gonna upset someone, and then they're gonna be like, I'm never drawing again. Like those old videos that used to react to like really bad Sonic fan art on DeviantArt. I always felt bad for the people who had their art made fun of, because it's like they put effort into that. Make sure it isn't spicy. Oh, like that one time where one of my paintings showed up? Yes. That VOD does not exist except in Necromancer's archives. I hope he deletes that one. But yeah, I don't know, like, I remember that it was very spicy. He was supposed to have clothes on, but I was working on anatomy, and I'm like, well, I might as well just draw everything, and then oh no, I won't do art roasts. Absolutely not, unless they're like a delusional person, like they think they're God's gift to mankind. I won't roast art. Because I think that's rude. I think roasting people's art is very rude. If I had seen my art get roasted like that as a young artist, I probably never would have drawn again. I would have been so disheartened to see people make fun of something that I worked really hard on. Oh, I roast AI all the time. The problem is, it's like, a lot of it is decent, but that decent stuff was stolen from another artist. Because, like, there's so many things that, like, I have references and practices that I want to do. Where's my practice folder? So many things I would like to try in terms of style, like this one. That's AI. Constructive criticism is much better. Show or improve and give advice. I feel like I'm not good enough at art for that, though. I would feel weird giving unsolicited constructive criticism, too. A lot of people can't take constructive criticism, and that's how you get into a shitstorm on the internet. Well, you see, AI has no soul to begin with, so of course it's not going to make the same kind of decisions that a person would. But, like, an AI could probably technically do a better job than I can. From a technical standpoint, like, it would figure out immediately what's wrong with, the way I can't seem to reconcile the character with the environment. I'm still learning that. But, like, why is the boat empty with a little bit of clothing or supplies left in it? Did it float away? Where are the people? It's kind of weird, but it's also, like, this picture's pretty, I guess. Like, it's pretty enough. The reflections in the water don't totally match up. But I like the style of, like, the really rough rocks, which is how you would paint things normally, but it's weird because it looks like it's solid color, but then you get gradients in the solid color, which is something a human generally wouldn't do. And like the stuff down here doesn't make any sense. Like whatever this blue thing is like merging into the boat. So from a technical standpoint as well, like this is pretty bad. The ore has disappeared into the boat. The ores aren't connected to the boat in the proper place. It should be more towards the middle, and they're lopsided. But the AI remembered to put the shadow of the boat on the water. Whether it's right or not is a different question. Like, again, this one, AI, it's not realistic. The water's, like, glittering. But I would like to paint a version of this. This is kind of the perspective I was hoping to go for with that picture of Icarus that we were painting. But I'm not technically good enough at the backgrounds yet to really get into that one, and that's why I'm struggling to finish it. Again, another AI picture. Really neat. It's a bit weird because it looks like there's a mountain here at the same time as rain. The motion is strange, but I like the colors and I like the composition. But the clouds make it really messy. But I also like that it simultaneously looks like it's done with only hard brush, but it's also has gradients and blending. It's a weird point between the two. Kind of want to make a short story based on the Longest John's Bones in the Ocean song. It's a good song. I like the Longest Johns. They're good. See, like, the way I would do this technique is I would paint these things individually on separate layers and then go over them with, like, gradient maps. Gradient and texture maps. I wonder what artist this style was stolen from. Like, I'm curious to know. Because I would like to see the artist's actual works, right? Because the AI had to steal it from somewhere. And the problem is, if you search for images like it, you'll just get more AI. And then you don't know who the artist was. And that's another big problem I have with AI stuff, too. It's like, we don't know who the original creator of this style was, and their stuff just gets lost. Their stuff was all stolen, and their real things are gone because they can't produce anymore. Yeah, but then that means I have to use the AI necromancer, and I won't do that either. Like, I tried out DeviantArt's AI thing, like, way at the beginning when AI was first, like, cropping up, because I wanted to see what it was about. I wanted to see what kind of iteration process I could get from it, and I hated it. It just didn't work. Hello, computer? Huh. The computer's being a dick. I don't know what's happening. There's so much. What the hell is going on?